Welcome back to my channel, my friends. Guess what? Yep, it's back. If you did not watch my last video, go ahead and click it up there. And it'll show you why I didn't race. We had a 2-day race weekend up in Mocan, and only made one pass. This video is going to show you why I did not complete the weekend out and why I could not fix it up in Mocan. Trust me, we tried to fix it. I just couldn't do it. The part was defective. It was on the car, and that caused a pretty good sized oil leak on the car. We did have a diaper on the car, so the diaper did catch most of the oil. There was some oil on the starting line, what I heard, a little bit of cleanup. I do apologize to the track employees. It taking a little bit extra time to clean my mess up. I do apologize. It could have been a lot worse if I didn't have that diaper on the car. The diaper material, the padding, is saturated with oil, so I know it caught quite a bit, but it was already full or getting full from the warm-up stuff, and this has caused a bigger mess on the track than it should have. So anyway, so what this video is going to be about, basically, we're going to figure out, I'm going to show you the part I'm going to get replaced on it, show you why it was leaking and all that good stuff. So shouldn't be that big and that long of the video, but hey, it is what it is. So let's get started working on this thing. Okay, gonna try to show you what's going on here. This is the diaper. You can see just saturated with oil. Yeah, it's kind of hokey how I put it up here. Let me get this down. Well, right now it's out of the way. Anyway, hopefully you can see this fitting right here. There's actually an O-ring on the back side of it, and it's leaking down here. In fact, you can see some oil just hanging off of it. And what happens, that thing will just run down into the oil filter, and eventually it gets all in the diaper here, and it filled up all this, the padding underneath. I mean, you can actually see some of the oil hanging off here. Then it just kind of dumped over the side and saturated through the diaper bag itself. Then it started getting on the track. What oil got slung up was hitting over here on the header. It was making a lot of smoke going down the track. You've seen that at the end of my video that I just posted, that you'll see smoke just barreling out of here. So anyway, so oil slinging over here. In other words, I got oil all the way back underneath here. Need to clean all that up. I mean, you can see some oil just hanging off the back of it. So there's quite a bit of oil going underneath this sucker. It's going down the track. So what I did, I went out and purchased another adapter. This one's a little bit different than the one that's on the car. The one in the car kind of had a hole through this side. Then the sensor will come through a 90, go up. This one is solid here, but I can mount the sensor on top going down. This way I can mount the sensor directly to there and not going through that little 90-degree piece and stuff. So anyway, yeah, it's through ICT. We make some really good parts for the car and stuff like that. But yeah, you can see how this one here, I go through this little hokey pokey 90. Now this will be over, and I can directly tie this in to the top here of that sensor. At least I hope it will. So we'll find out here when I get us all apart. So that's next. Okay, let me show you. This is what that O-ring looked like on the car when I put it on. You can see kind of how it's all flattened out and has just like the O-ring material is just kind of, I don't know, squished out, for better terms. The little orange stuff that on there, or red stuff, was me trying to RTV it on the car last weekend. So probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I tried it. But the pressure is just too strong. It's just blowing it out. So what I'm thinking, what happened, this O-ring is just shot, and it was actually shooting oil underneath it or around it and causing that mess. So I'll put the O-ring on this one. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Then you can get some comparison. Okay, as you can see, this one here, flame up there. There we go. As you can see here, you can definitely see how this one's all freighted. It just, I mean, you can just tell it's just not like this one. I mean, this one's perfect. This way it should. It's, you know, it'll make a good sealing surface. This one, I saw that when I was fixing this sensor back here, trying to keep it from leaking from this end. and I should have known better. I should have stuck an O-ring on it. The O-ring that comes with it, I have a whole set of O-rings, not for this, but just, you know, in general. But it might have worked, not, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to pull this one off and stick an O-ring in it, see what it looks like. So there, I stuck a new O-ring on it. It's not exactly the same size as the one that came with it, but let me tell you what, it's pretty darn close. You can see it's got a good sealing surface on it, so this one probably would work, no problem. Might keep this one as a spare. I got a special project coming up. I might need one of these, so I might just hang on to it. But this is one I'm going to use because I like to get the sensor coming in from the top. So basically, this sensor will plug exactly or right into this hole here, and it doesn't have to go. Oops, sorry. And it doesn't have to go through this 90 piece. So we should be able to take that sensor out, push it right in. Not push it, but screw it right into here. So let's see how that works out and go from there. Okay, so you can see that. Got the sensor plugged in. Now it's coming out of the top, not from the side over. So hopefully that's a lot cleaner look. We'll find out when we get it up in there. O-rings installed, sensor installed. I think that's going to work out just fine. And what I'm going to do is get this thing installed. I'm going to test it this time, make sure it's not leaking from here before I even think about taking the car to the track. So anyway, just get this thing installed. And after we get all that installed, I got to start cleaning up all this oil mess underneath and kind of make it look a lot nicer and keep things from dripping on the track. So anyway, let's get this thing installed. It's all installed. Let's see if I can get a light up there so you can get a little bit more better picture of it. There we go. So sensor's on top, it's all connected. It does stick out a little bit more, but I'm good with that. Now the good fun, or the next part, is actually go ahead and start cleaning this mess up. So yeah, bought some brake cleaner. I'm gonna go to town underneath this sucker and get all this grime off of everything. So that's next. Okay, let's get it turned on here. Start it up. Check for oil leaks. I think there's enough oil in it to get it started. Enough for checking it. Oh, gosh. Okay. So far there's no oil laying on the ground, so we might have got it fixed. I don't see any leaky. Filter's dry, fittings dry, nothing on top. So I think we're calling this good. That's what I should have did last time. Still got a little bit of oil residue need to clean up, but for the most part I think this is a win. So just need to keep cleaning up the diaper. I think I got it pretty much all the oil out of it and stuff like that. I'm getting a pad. I should buy a new pad for it, but I'm trying to get the oil out of it. We'll see how that goes. Okay guys, that is a wrap. Short video, but at least I showed you what was wrong with the car. I mean, it is what it is. Fired up, tested, no leaks, so we are good to go for next race weekend. I think it's about a week from now, so week from tomorrow, which will be Sunday. So anyway, definitely cross my fingers we won't have any issues up there, so looking forward to that race. So with that, if you do like what you see, man, hit that like button, please. Doesn't cost you anything. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. Just share the video, heck. Anyway, with that, I'm out of here until one more week. We'll be up in Mocan. So, oh my gosh, now I gotta clean this up. Forgot that. Got the car fixed. I need to clean up this mess. Yep, all clean. Yay!